All right, what's good, YouTube? On the 1 hour, we are bullish. Let's fix this up, so we can actually see what's going on. Yep, price broke structure right here with this bullish candlestick. So, what was the move down that caused the orders to get filled to the upside? This was the move down, and price just entered into this area, and you can see this bullish candlestick coming out of it. That's what we're going to be trading. And on the 15-minute time frame, price was bullish while I was taking this trade, and while price had entered into this area of the 1 hour order block. So since price was bearish during this time, I scaled down to the 5-minute time frame and waited for a break of structure on the 5-minute. Price gave us a break with this bullish candlestick here. Price gave us a 5-minute order block. Price gave us a 5-minute order block here. No, fair value gap, my bad. A 5-minute fair value gap, a 5-minute order block, and we have equilibrium here, but it didn't really uh, play use for this first trade. So price then created a 5-minute fair value gap with these three candlesticks here, and then price gave us a bullish candlestick coming out of it on the 5-minute. And we could have waited for a 1-minute break of structure within this fair value gap as well, but I just answered based off of this 5-minute bullish candlestick coming out of the 5-minute fair value gap. So I put my stop loss underneath the fair value gap, right? And technically I de-risked, so I only risked $15 instead of $25. I understand this is back testing. I'm not actually putting money on the table, but I want to try to make it realistic as possible. So yeah, I put my stop loss underneath the fair value gap, which is technically where after price closes past the fair value gap, that's technically where price is invalidated at. So, and I don't really have that much confidence trading based off of a solo confluence. I like to double up my confluences or triple my confluences as much as possible. But anyways, this is just one confluence, and it's actually if price closes below this fair value gap, that's not technically where price had invalidated the trade at. So where price invalidates the trade at is whenever the orders got filled, which is down here. So if price closes below this low and closes below this order block, that's where I consider price to be invalidated and the trade is no good. So the trade is still good, and we're looking for price to go up to these highs. So I put my stop loss underneath the fair value gap where it's going to be invalidated for this tiny trade here. So put my stop loss there for 1-to-1. It was here at this first green line, and the second one I think it was a 1-to-2 or maybe a little bit more. But anyways, it hits TP1. Then as soon as TP1 gets hit, we always move our stop loss to break even. Then we get stopped out. That's completely fine. So we have this equilibrium from this high to this high. During this time, price had gave us a 15-minute break of structure to the upside. So that means that the 15-minute is in alignment with the 1 hour. I was then looking for 1-minute confluences, like a 1-minute order block in here where it had filled orders at in the from the 1 hour order block. But anyways, I noticed price on the 1-minute time frame give us a break of structure at the 5-minute equilibrium. I was like, just because we're not using the 5-minute time frame right now because the 15-minute and the 1 minute or the 15-minute and the 1 hour are not in alignment doesn't mean we can't use a 5-minute equilibrium. So price gives us a break of structure to the upside here. So just based off of that break of structure within the 5-minute confluence, we can enter. So I put my stop loss underneath the low and underneath the equilibrium, and then I just let it ride. So first take profit is going to be at the 1 here. TP1 hit, stop loss moved to break even. TP2 moved to here, which is a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. It hit, and then after that, price doesn't. Pretty sure price stops me out. Yeah, price stopped me out, which is okay. During this time, at the hour 1 o'clock time, 13 hour, I get off the charts. Usually around about 12, that's what time I get off the charts. So I didn't notice that this time was around 12. And plus I had some confluences lined up. So I just went ahead and traded it. But still, price can come down into this 1 hour order block in this 1 minute order block in here, and this 5 minute order block, and show bullish pressure coming out of it. You can still trade it, but I don't like to trade after 12 at all. So even in back testing. But yeah, hope you learned something. If you have any questions, comment down below. But yeah, I appreciate you watching this video. You have a good one.